Novak Djokovic beats Gael Monfils in bizarre US Open semi-final. In one of the most bizarre tennis matches in recent memory, Novak Djokovic held off the always unpredictable Gael Monfils to advance to his 7th career US Open final on Friday afternoon. Hot and humid conditions in New York left both players weary in a topsy, turvy, and oftentimes confounding battle, which Djokovic won 6-3, 6-2, 3-6, 6-2. Djokovic will face Stan Wawrinka, the number 3 seed, in the final. Wawrinka beat Nishikori in 4 sets, 4-6, 7-5, 6-4, 6-2 in the second semi-final. Djokovic owns a 19-4 career head-to-head lead on the Swiss player, though the last time they met in a major final Wawrinka emerged victorious, at the French Open 15 months ago. The world number 1 will try to win his 13th major title, bringing in a 12-year career record at that stage. He won at the Australian and French Open earlier this year, both times over Andy Murray. Djokovic completed just his 3rd match in 6 rounds at this US Open, having been given a walkover in the 2nd round as well as retirements in the 3rd round and quarterfinals. Frustrated by Monfils' wacky style and in-match antics, Djokovic ripped the collar of his shirt at one point, having let the love 40 lead on his opponent's serve slip away. There were other viral moments, a moth landing on Monfils' back and staying there for several points, Djokovic asking for the trainer twice, first to treat his left shoulder and then his right, Monfils ordering a Coca-Cola mid-match, and plenty of spellbinding, oftentimes confusing, but nonetheless entertaining, points. What were the players thinking on court? Djokovic was asked. That it's humid, he said, laughing. That's all we were thinking about in the last couple of sets. It was in the first set that Djokovic raced to a 5-0 lead before Monfils, seemingly flipping a switch, ran off 3 games in a row and had 2 points to get to 4-5 and serve. He couldn't, however, hitting a forehand long on the return at set to hand Djokovic the opener. The Serbian ran through the second set, while many questioned if Monfils was giving his best effort as they watched him move slowly around the court, floating balls and sometimes batting away, or pummeling out of bounds, wildly silly errors. "This is totally bizarre," John McEnroe said at one point on ESPN. He also called Monfils unprofessional at various points, as well. "I'm very sad to hear that," Monfils told reporters in hearing of McEnroe's on-air criticism of him. "I'm very sad to learn that such a legend criticized me, because at the end what I can say to John is, you know, John, I want to be the best. It's tough, you know. And I try my best." Monfils went on to explain that he had a particular style and approach to the match that he called not academic. "That's the way he plays," Djokovic said of Monfils. "The way he plays always. He loves to come up with a variety in his game, and the defensive shots. He loves long rallies." After taking a 2-set lead, Djokovic relented in the 3rd, both players growing increasingly tired as temperatures climbed over 90 degrees with 50% humidity. Monfils, 30, has always been known as a showman in the sport, but last made a Grand Slam semi-final at the 2008 French Open. He took issue earlier this tournament with journalists asking about his mercurial style, as well as Friday when some believed he wasn't giving a full effort at times. "I'm competing, you know. Even I'm like at my best actually. The guy is too good," he said of Djokovic. "I can push him a little bit to defend also myself, to get more confidence, and put him out his balance. You know, it was a great strategy, I think." It was in that 3rd set that Djokovic, who led 2-0 with a break at one point, got so frustrated that he ripped his shirt, having taken a love 40 lead on Monfils' serve as the Frenchman tried to serve out the set. Djokovic grabbed at his collar, pulling hard and exposing part of his chest. He played the next point like that, lost it, and, in turn, the set, as the two men headed to set 4. Djokovic changed shirts. Both players were booed at one point or another, Monfils in the second set for an apparent lack of effort and Djokovic, later, for arguing with chair umpire Eva Astaraki Moore.